ASEAN unity for security and prosperity, dialogue over division, cooperation over competition. Beautiful words, aren't they? This is the ADMM-Plus summit in Malaysia. The world's defense leaders all in one room, smiling for the cameras, talking about peace, trust, and a brighter future. It's a wonderful, well-rehearsed piece of political theater, and it's almost complete and utter bullshit. Because while they're sipping coffee in Kuala Lumpur, their armies, navies, and air forces are playing a deadly game of chicken across the entire Indo-Pacific. Today, we're not going to listen to what they said. We're going to show you what they meant. This is the real story behind the world's most tense diplomatic meeting.
So what is the ADMM-Plus? Imagine a family dinner where everyone hates each other but has to pretend to be nice. You'd have the US, represented by Pete Hegseth. You have China. You have Russia. You have India. All nuclear powers, all rivals. And then you have ASEAN, the 10 smaller Southeast Asian nations, desperately trying to act as the dinner host and stop everyone from flipping the table over. The official agenda talks about cyber attacks and climate change. Please. The real agenda, the one no one dares mention, is China. China's relentless expansion in the South China Sea, its threats to Taiwan, its border disputes with India. That is the problem. The whole meeting is an absurd balancing act. How to talk about China without actually talking about China, all while the American and Chinese representatives are probably staring daggers at each other over the buffet table.
So, what's ASEAN's brilliant solution to this ticking time bomb? They call it ASEAN centrality. It's basically the strategy of being so central and so indispensable as a platform for dialogue that nobody can afford to ignore you. They host the party, so they get to set the rules. And the main rule is no fighting in the house. The Malaysian minister said it himself, this is not a stage for strategic rivalry. I mean, it's not a stage for it, it's the entire fucking theater for it. Their solution is to believe that if they can just keep everyone talking, the bombs won't start falling. It's a noble idea. It's also dangerously naive, because while ASEAN is preaching dialogue, the great powers are reloading. This is the real game. While the Malaysian minister commends the US and China for promoting peace, the US Navy is conducting freedom of navigation operations, sailing warships right through waters China claims as its own. It's the military equivalent of flipping Beijing the bird. While they talk about cooperation over competition, India's Rajnath Singh is there to secure partnerships to counter China's presence in the Indian Ocean. Every handshake is a silent calculation of alliances. And while they all nod along about international law, Russia is using the platform to blame the West for everything. China is redefining what international law even means, and the US is trying to hold together a coalition to stop them. It's a three-dimensional chess game, and the speeches are just the background noise. So if nothing gets done, why even have these meetings? Because it's a performance for the world. It's about projecting an image. China gets to look like a responsible global player, not an aggressive expansionist power. The US gets to look like the defender of the rules-based order, not a global hegemon. And ASEAN gets to look like it's in control, not like a collection of small states about to be crushed between two giants. Every statement about Gaza or border disputes or climate change is carefully chosen. It's a way to signal allegiance, score points, or subtly criticize a rival without ever naming them. This isn't diplomacy, it's warfare by press release.
So, at the end of the day, The ADDMM-Plus is a beautiful facade. It's a room full of polite smiles, firm handshakes, and unspoken threats. It's a reminder that in the 21st century, the most intense battles aren't always fought with bullets, but with carefully crafted sentences in air-conditioned conference halls. But don't ever forget what's happening outside that ballroom, because that's where the real war is being decided. So here's my question for you. In this game of smiles and missiles, who do you think is playing it best? Let me know in the comments. Don't get fooled by the diplomatic bullshit. Smash that like button. And subscribe, or stay a civilian who believes the headlines. Military forces unleashed. We read between the lines, so you don't have to. Peace out.